Another week, another inconsistent and uneven performance from Drew Lock and the Broncos offense. Only this time, Lock and company didn't have the complement of their own defense carrying the water. In a game in which Vic Fangio's defense was exploited early and often by veteran quarterback Matt Ryan, the Broncos needed the offense to step up early and help take some of the pressure off. Alas, it didn't happen, although Lock and company did finally turn it on in the fourth quarter with yet another furious 21-point watershed. One of the positives to take away from the Broncos' 34-27 loss to the Atlanta Falcons was the emergence of rookie wideout Jerry Jeudy. Lock and maybe offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur seems to finally have realized that when Jeudy gets targeted, good things happen. Lock targeted Jeudy 14 times in Week 9, and it paid big dividends for the offense. Jeudy hauled in 7 receptions, including a touchdown, and his 125 yards was the 6th most in Broncos history by a rookie in a single game. It was the second straight game in which the rookie first-rounder garnered double-digit targets. So what changed for the Broncos' offensive brain trust? Lock clued us in post-game in Atlanta. Lock said, quote, "Jerry is hitting his stride. He's asserting himself in that wide receiver room and in the NFL. Pat's going to take a second look at him. Maybe earlier in the year, he runs some pretty crisp and some pretty clean routes, but Jerry's getting physical. He's doing his job extremely well right now, and he's playing really, really hard," close quote. Post-game coach Fangio said of Jeudy, quote, "I think he's made some really good strides here in the last couple weeks, 2 or 3 games. I like what Jerry has been playing. I like where he's headed. He's been practicing better, and it translates to the game," close quote. With Tim Patrick missing last week's action, the Broncos' rookie first-rounder has palpably stepped up, and as Lock said, asserted himself more as a leader and a factor in the offense. Patrick had a solid Week 9 in his return to action himself, catching 4 passes for 29 yards and a touchdown, but Lock's focus as a passer seems to have turned to Jeudy and fellow rookie KJ Hamler. Hamler was targeted 10 times in Atlanta, catching 6 for a career-high 75 yards, while also chipping in a 15-yard rush. Combined, Jeudy and Hamler produced 215 of Denver's 405 yards from scrimmage. The task now for Coach Shurmur and Lock is figuring out how to extract that production from the Broncos' top 2 draft picks this year through a full 60 minutes, as Jeudy himself echoed post-game, saying, quote, "I feel like we're getting better each week. We're playing together. I feel like, just as a unit, we've just got to start out faster. We play well in the second half, but we can't start out like that. We've got to play well throughout the whole game. That's it," close quote. The onus of starting faster and performing consistently, though, falls on the play caller and trigger man more so than the rookie receivers. 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Broncos. This offense clearly has the horses, especially when you throw in Noah Fant, Phillip Lindsay, and Melvin Gordon, but it's not coming out consistently in the wash. For Mile High Huddle and Sports Illustrated, I'm Chad Jensen.